Perfect. Okay, guys, I hope everyone is good. I hope you had a great weekend. We're going to continue with our class and we're going to continue with this topic. Do you remember we were studying the past continuous versus past simple, right? Estábamos viendo las diferencias entre estos dos tiempos, hicimos algunos ejercicios, and we are going to finish today with this topic. So we finished here. Terminamos en esta parte donde debíamos poner acá oraciones en simple past y conjugamos los verbos, ¿cierto? Esto ya lo hicimos. Do you have any questions about this? ¿Tienes alguna pregunta sobre esto, sobre el pasado continuo versus el pasado simple, de pronto, antes de que continuemos con las demás actividades? ¿O recuerdan las diferencias, recuerdan la estructura? ¿Es clear or do you have any questions? Any doubt about it? No questions? Okay. It's clear? Perfect. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so in this part, tenemos como un recorderis of the negative structure of the simple past, right? Remember that for the negative form of a simple past, we use the auxiliary did not or didn't. Didn't is a contraction of did not, right? And remember that the structure is subject. First we have a subject, then we add the auxiliary in negative because we are talking about negative form. And finally, the verb. The verb should be in its base form, ¿cierto? El verbo no se conjuga acá porque tenemos auxiliares. And finally, remember the structure for the interrogative form in simple past, okay? Remember that first you use the auxiliary, did, then the subject, then the verb, and the complement. Example, did Matt play football? Hugo matched football? And the possible answers, the possible short answers is yes, he did, or no, he didn't, right? Taking into consideration the auxiliary. That is. Okay, so we're going to do this exercise. It says, complete the question. We have to use simple past to complete the question. Here we have the subject and we have the verb. So the first one, what would be the answer? Solo tenemos el complemento. So we have to complete it. Tenemos que completarla con el sujeto y el verbo que tenemos. In simple past, ¿ok? La estructura del simple past para preguntas se las acabé de mostrar. So what's the first answer for this one? Do you need to see again the structure? ¿Necesitan ver de nuevo la estructura? Recuerden que la estructura es esta. This one. For questions. Muy bien, María. Is, did the dog run, right? Corrió el perro detrás del gato. Remember, we are working on simple past. Okay, no past progressive, simple past. Did the dog run? Very good. Number 2. For us, when you were on holiday, and we have you and take. So what's the answer? Did you take? Excellent, María. Muy bien, Alicia. Did you take photos when you were on holiday? Number 3. To music yesterday evening, and we have Steven and listen. Did Steven listen? Very good. Steven listen to music yesterday evening. Very good. 4. A cup of tea in the cafe, and we have the ladies and have. Did the ladies have? Very good. Did the ladies have a cup of tea in the cafe? 5. In the French lesson, and we have Nancy to test. Very good. So will be, did Nancy test in the French lesson? ¿Testió Nancy en la clase de francés? Excellent, okay. So remember that this is a structure for the interrogative form of simple past. Okay, don't forget it. Okay, now we are going to continue with this exercise. In this one, we are going to complete different situations. This is situation number 1, using the simple past or past continuous, donde ustedes crean que va cada tiempo, ¿ok? Tienen los verbos entre paréntesis, solamente es que entonces conjuguemos los verbos basados en el tiempo, right? So it says, Carol break her arm last week. What do you think? Carol broke. Excellent. Muy bien, Rubén. So Carol broke her arm last week, right? Simple past. It happened while she. So it happened. What's the correct form for this verb? It happened. Very good, Maria. It happened. Esto ocurrió while she painted her room. While she was painting. Excellent. While she was painting her room. And she fall off the ladder. She, okay, felt is the past of feel, el pasado de sentir. ¿Cuál es el pasado de fall? Fell. Very good. And she fell off the ladder. So, it will be, Carol se rompió su brazo la semana pasada. Esto ocurrió mientras que ella estaba pintando su habitación y ella cayó de la escalera. Muy bien. Let's go to situation 2. It says, the train arrived at the station. And Paula, the train arrived. Excellent, simple past. The train arrived at the station, and Paula, get off. Simple get off. Get off is bajarse. What's the past for this one? And Paula, simple past or past progressive? What do you think?
Simple past.
Okay. So what's the simple past for this verb? Es un phrasal verb, right? Solamente tenemos que colocar entonces el pasado de este. Get. What do you think is the simple past of get?
Got.
Very good. So, and Paula got off. Y Paula se bajó. Two friends of hers, John and Jenny, wait to meet her. Dos amigos de ella, John y Jenny, esperar para recogerla. In this one, what do you think?
Weren't.
Mhm. Were waiting. Excellent. Lo estaban esperando para recogerla. Were waiting. Very good. Okay. And the last situation, I think is this one, yes. It says, yesterday Sue walked along the road when she met Jean. So the first verb, the first part, what's the answer? Sue walked along the road
Was
when she met Jean. Simple past or past continuous?
past continue.
Okay, so what's the conjugation for past continuous?
Was walking.
Okay, was walking. Very good. Was walking. That is. So Sue was walking along the road when she, this one is easy, right? Remember the when.
Meet. The past.
Met.
The simple past.
When she met. Very good. When she met Jean. He go to the station to catch a train. And he carried a bag. In this one, what's the answer?
Okay, so he gone.
He simple past or past continuous?
Past continue.
Okay, so what's the conjugation?
Was
Was
going to the station to
very
catch.
good. Was going to the station to catch a train and he
And he
carried a bag.
simple past. Carry simple past.
Okay, in this one we are talking about two actions, dos acciones que están pasando al mismo tiempo. So in this one
Okay.
is again carrying.
He was
Él
carrying.
estaba yendo a la estación para tomar un tren y él estaba llevando una bolsa. Great. Finally, they stopped to talk for a few minutes.
Stop. Stop it.
Simple past, very good. They stopped to talk for a few minutes. Ellos se detuvieron para hablar por unos minutos. Excelente. Okay, so here we have the combination of the two tenses, right? Let's move to the next exercise. It says complete using simple past or past progressive. Again, we're going to use these two tenses together, depending on the case. So in this one, we have a question and then an answer, right? So it says, what do you do when the phone rings? What do you think?
What do when the phone ring?
What do you do? Are you sure? Remember, we are using only simple past or past progressive.
Okay, so what did you
What do you
when
do when the phone run? Are you sure? Recuerden acá qué caso tenemos, una acción interrumpida, dos acciones paralelas, recuerden los usos del past progressive con el simple past, eso lo vimos la clase pasada, chicos.
okay sería what do you doing
No,
when no
no, that's not the structure.
mm,
What was you doing? De hecho es were. What were you doing?
Okay.
What were you doing when the phone? Y acá como tenemos when, remember. Entonces aquí el verbo sí va en simple
Right.
past. When the phone rang. ¿Qué estabas haciendo cuando el teléfono sonó? What were you doing? Y says, I watched television.
I was watching.
Mhm. I was watching television. Yo estaba viendo televisión. Muy bien. This one. Was Jane busy when you went to see her? Yes, she studied.
She was
Mhm.
passing. No, she was studying.
Very good. Sí, ella estaba estudiando. She was studying. Very good. Number 3. What time the post arrived this morning? What do you think? What time?
Was where?
This one is in simple past or past progressive. Remember to pay attention
Simple
to the
past.
adverbs. Okay? Simple past. So it will be what time did the post arrive? Very good, Maria. Did the post arrive? It come while I have breakfast. So in this one, it
Came.
it came. Very good. It came while I have breakfast.
I was.
Mhm. So I was having. El paquete llegó cuando, mientras yo estaba desayunando. While I was having breakfast. Mhm. Number 4. Mhm. Was Margaret at work today? No, she no go to work. She wasn't.
She didn't. No. She didn't go.
Yeah, she
Didn't.
didn't go. No, she didn't go to work. She was not. No, ella no fue al trabajo. Ella no estaba allí. This one. How fast you drive when the police stop you? So how fast?
Was driving.
And what is the subject? Okay, again, read the complete question. Analyze it. How far you drive when the police stop you?
How fast were you driving?
Were you driving? Were you driving when the police
Stopped you.
stop you? Right? Sería como how fast es como qué tan rápido. ¿Qué tan rápido estabas tú conduciendo cuando la policía te detuvo? Okay. And the answer, I don't know exactly, but I know drive very fast.
I wasn't driving.
But I wasn't driving very fast. No lo sé con exactitud, pero yo no estaba, I wasn't driving, yo no estaba conduciendo muy rápido. Number 6. Your team win the football match yesterday? What about this one? What's the answer?
Was your team won?
No.
No.
Remember the structure for the simple past and past progressive. Primero hay que mirar entonces qué tiempo va. ¿cierto? Hay que realizar la pregunta y saber en qué tiempo va. Muy bien, María. Did your team win? Did your team win the football match yesterday? ¿Ganó tu equipo el partido de ayer? Recuerden que la clase pasada yo les traje las pistas para identificar simple past or past progressive, right? Y este debe hacer referencia a simple past. So, the question should be in simple past. No, the weather was very bad, so we no play. So we
Didn't play.
didn't play. Very good. El clima era muy malo, estaba muy feo, entonces no jugamos. Number 7. Okay, first the question, how you break the window? How you break the window? How did you break? Very good.
How did you break?
¿Cómo rompiste la ventana? Muy bien. And the answer, we play football. I kick the ball and it hit the window. So we
were playing.
We were playing football. Muy bien. Nosotros estamos jugando fútbol. I kicked the ball. In this one.
Kitty.
Kicked. Very good. Kicked. Hit the ball. Yo pateé la pelota. And it hit the window. In this one.
Hat. Hat.
Hit.
¿O es lo mismo?
It's the same. Yeah. It hit the window. Y eso golpeó la ventana. Hit. Number 8. You see Jenny last night?
Did you see Jenny last night?
Excellent. Did you see Jenny last night? ¿Viste a Jenny anoche? Did you see Jenny last night? Yes, she wear a very nice jacket.
She was wearing.
Sí, estaba vistiendo una chaqueta muy bonita. She was wearing, very good. Number 9. What you do at 2 o'clock this morning?
What did you
What
do?
did you do?
What did you do at 10 o'clock this morning? I was asleep. Very good. Okay, no, pay attention to this one. En eso tenemos una hora específica, ¿cierto? En la mañana. And remember that we use past continuous for specific times in the past, okay? So in this one is past continuous. Aparte, ven la respuesta. I was asleep, was. So we have to follow the structure. So will be, what were you doing? ¿Qué estabas haciendo a las 2 en punto esta mañana? Yo estaba durmiendo. Okay. And the last one. I lost my key last night.
I lost.
I lost, very good. I lost my key last night. Yo perdí mi llave anoche. How you get into your room? This one is a question, right? So how
Were you?
¿Cómo estabas entrando tú a la habitación?
How did you?
Okay, how
Did
did
you get?
how did you get? How did you get into your room? And the answer, I climbed in through a window. Okay, Rocío, I climbed in through a window. Yo Yo, como escalé por una ventana. Muy bien. And that's it. So now we're going to continue with a reading activity. Okay, for this reading, we're going to read the story and then we're going to answer some questions and we're going to do another exercise. Okay? So, as someone wants to read, ¿alguien quiere leer? De
Yes,
1 a 3
I
voluntarios.
wanna.
Okay.
I want.
Okay.
Last
Rocío,
night,
Maria, and who are you? Sorry, what is your name? Maria Camila, right?
Maria Camila.
Okay, so
Okay.
so let's start with Maria Camila first paragraph, Rocío second one, and Maria the last one. Okay, very good.
Okay.
Okay, start please.
Okay. So, last night, Mr. and Mrs. Rojas stayed home. It
Okay,
was
this one
cool.
is Mrs.
Okay.
Rojas.
Okay, Miss
Mrs.
Rojas. Mrs.
Mrs.
Rojas.
Mhm.
Mrs. Stayed home. It was cool and raining, and they didn't want to go out in the bad weather. Mr. Rojas,
Mrs.
Miss, Mr.
Mrs. Mhm.
Mrs. Rojas made some popcorn and iced tea. At 8, Mr. and Miss Rojas went
Mrs.
into the living room. Mr.
It's
Mr.
Mrs. Okay, con S, termina en S, Mrs.
Okay, Miss Rojas went into the living room, sat on the sofa, and began to movie and ate and drank. At 8 past 15, Mr. and
8:15.
Miss Rojas,
Mrs.
Mrs. Mrs. realizing they already watched the movie last year and they didn't want to watch it again.
Okay. Remember that the pronunciation for this is realized and watched. Realized,
Realize,
watched. Okay, and
okay.
watched. Very good. Thank you. Okay, Rocio, please, number 2.
Okay. Know what? Asked Mr. Rojas in Let's Play Cards. Answered Mrs. Rojas at 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Mr. and Mrs. Rojas start to play cards. They were playing for about 10 minutes when Mr. Rojas out
Look
the
out.
window. Look
Look.
out the
Mm-hmm.
window. The rain changed to snow and the trees were covered in beautiful white snowflakes. I'm happy we stayed home tonight. It looks beautiful outside, but this weather is very dangerous to drive in. Sighed Mr. Rojas.
Okay.
You're right,
Mr. Rojas.
Mr. Rojas. You're right. Sighed Mrs. Rojas, but I'm bored. Let's play some music and dance.
Excellent. Very good. Remember only that the pronunciation for this word is said. Okay, said.
Said, thank you.
Said. Excellent. Thank you, Rocio. And finally, Maria, please.
Okay. Mr. Roja was surprised. Dance? But I really don't. Oh, can Mr. Rojas insisted. She put on a romantic CD and they both started to dance. They were dancing for about 1 minute when suddenly the music stopped and the lights went out. Mrs. Rojas laughed. We are
Laughed.
just, that's, we are just not very lucky tonight, are we? She said. Mr. Rojas said, of course, we are lucky. We are together. He kissed her and continued to dance with her in the dark and without music.
Excellent. Very good. Okay, only remember the pronunciation for this verb, que es se rió, laughed. Okay, laughed. And that's it. Muy bien. Okay, now we're going to answer the question. Vamos entonces a responder ahora las preguntas. Bajar un poquito esta vuelta. Okay, so let's start with question number 1. This says, why did Mr. and Mrs. Rojas stay home last night? Why? Remember the WH, okay? Why did they stay home last night?
Because was raining.
Very good. Because it was cold and rainy, right? Vamos a colocar because the weather was cold and rainy. El clima estaba frío y lluvioso. It was cold and rainy. Very good, Alicia. Muy bien, Rocío. Muy bien, María. Very good. Okay, question number 2. What did Mrs. Rojas make? What did Mrs. Rojas make?
They watch movies
Okay.
and ate and drank.
What did make Mrs. Rojas? Only Mrs. Rojas.
He prepares popcorn.
Very
Popcorn
good.
and ice cream.
Mrs. Rojas made some popcorn and ice cream, right? That's the answer. Very good. So this is the answer. Okay, number 3. What were Mr. and Mrs. Rojas doing when it started to snow? What's the answer? Okay. What were they doing when it started to snow? Right? What were they doing?
They drank and ate.
Ok, pero acá ya había empezado a nevar o no.
Um,
Pay attention to the question. It says, what were they doing when it started
okay.
to snow? To snow, a nevar. Okay, if a clue, the
Okay.
answer is in paragraph 2.
They playing some music and dance.
Okay, let's play some music. Okay. ¿Y de ahí donde dice que estaba nevando?
The snowflakes.
Snowflakes, right? Pero esto pasó después.
Okay.
La pregunta es qué estaban haciendo ellos cuando empezó a nevar.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. The answer is paragraph 2, okay? Es una pista. The answer is in paragraph 2, but where? You have to?
So let's play cards.
Okay, very good. So what is the structure for the answer? What were they doing?
Okay, they were playing cards.
Excellent. They were playing cards. Ellos estaban entonces jugando cartas, ¿cierto? Cuando empezó a llover. When it started to snow. That's the answer. Number 4. Why was Mr. Rojas happy they stayed home? Again, we have a WH. Why was Mr. Rojas happy they stayed home? So let's see.
He was happy because outside
Mm-hmm.
he saw outside and the weather is very dangerous to driving.
Very good. So the answer we could say he was happy because outside, and we have here, the weather was very dangerous to drive in, right? Outside, the weather was, estamos respondiendo en pasado, the weather was very dangerous to drive in. Él estaba feliz porque afuera el clima era muy peligroso para conducir. And the last one. What were Mr. and Mrs. Rojas doing when the lights went out? Okay, lights went out significa como irse la energía. So, what were they doing when the lights went out? Actually, this answer is in the last paragraph, so you have it there.
They were listening to music. Okay. Yeah, romantic city.
Okay, what else? Do you have any other idea? Very good, Rocio. They were dancing. It says, they were dancing for about 1 minute when suddenly the music stopped and the lights went out. So what were they doing? They were dancing. Muy bien, that's it. Okay, so now we're going to move to the second part of this activity. I'm going to close this. Y ya les comparto de nuevo la pantalla. Okay, so we're going to, we are still in the same exercise, okay? Estamos en la misma lectura, pero vamos a hacer entonces otro ejercicio. So, this is, we're going to complete the charts, okay? Vamos a completar entonces estos cuadritos con información que nos piden. The first one says, we have to write five irregular past tense verbs and 5 regular past tense verbs, okay? So, remember the regular verbs and irregular verbs in simple past. Vamos entonces a identificar 5 verbos irregulares y 5 verbos regulares. Si hay más, también los pueden mencionar. So, we're going to start with the irregular. Vamos primero con solamente los irregulares, que estén en la lectura, ¿cierto? Todo es basado en la lectura. Irregular verbs, ¿ok? Okay, so the first one went. What is that? Ok, went. Very good. Aquí lo tenemos. Este. Very good. Pasado de go, right? Is went. Muy bien. Another one. Sat on the sofa. Very good. Sat.
Drank.
This is another one. Sat.
Ate.
Okay. What else?
Drank.
Drank. Very good. Drank.
And ate.
And ate. Very good. Is this one right? Ate. Pass of drink and pass of eat. Muy bien. What else? Began. Muy bien, Rocío. Began. In this one, began is the simple past of begin. Okay. Do you see more? ¿Ven de pronto más verbos? Irregular ones.
Want,
Want. What is it? ¿Dónde está ese?
where it wasn't and rain, so they didn't want to go out.
Let me see. They didn't. Okay, but
The
that one
first part,
is el pasado de want is wanted, right? So it's a regular verb.
yeah.
And we are talking about irregular ones. Do you see more irregular or that's it?
It's regular.
It's regular, okay. No more irregular verbs. Okay, come.
Dance.
Irregular ones. We are still in irregular
Okay.
verbs. Is right. Okay, Ruben came. What is it? Mm,
Drive. In regular verbs.
what is it?
Drive.
Drive.
Yeah.
But this one is in present simple, right? Está en
Yeah.
presente
But
simple.
drive. Yeah.
Okay. Ese es un regular verb, solamente que está en presente simple. Muy bien. Okay, so let's move to the regular ones. Ya no hay más irregulares, so let's with the regulars. What regular verbs can you see in the reading?
Want. Wanted.
Wanted, okay.
Play. Played.
Wanted, played, stayed, very good, stayed,
Danced.
danced, danced, stop, muy bien, Rocío, stop. What else? Okay, Rubén se contaría como irregular, set. Very good, set, se va la irregular. What other regular ones you can find?
Watch,
Insisted, very good, insisted, watched, muy bien. Vamos a ponerlos entonces aquí. Insisted, washed, very good. What else?
kissed,
Kissed, kissed. What else?
change,
Change, muy bien. Pasado de change. Change. Do you see more? Start, muy bien, Rocío. Start or started is good. Started.
answered,
Could you please repeat? What else?
answered, realized, answered,
Realized. Very good. Realized and answered. And covered. Muy bien, Rubén. Covered. I think we can leave it like that. Muy bien. Very good. Now we're going to do the last one, the last exercise. In this one, we have two columns, okay? Past simple is this one, and the other one, past progressive. And we have three spaces, three spaces. So we're going to identify in the test three sentences in past simple, pueden ser negativas, interrogativas o positivas, and three tenses in past progressive. So we have an example here. They didn't laugh. Ellos no rieron, es una en pasado simple, ya está. Y en past progressive tenemos were they playing, estaban ellos jugando, right? So we're going to identify three more and three more del texto. Primero vamos entonces con past simple. So 3 sentences in past simple. Remember, it can be positive, negative, or interrogative. De cualquier forma.
Didn't want.
Okay, they didn't want to go. Okay, completas. They didn't want to go out.
They didn't want to go out.
This one. Muy bien. What else? Other two? There are many, right? Hay muchas. Other two?
Mr. Rojas made some popcorn.
Muy bien.
They didn't want to watch it again.
Mrs. Rojas made some popcorn. This is another one. What's the other? Sorry, I didn't listen.
They didn't want to watch it again.
They didn't want to watch it again. Okay. This one is in negative, but it works. They didn't want to watch it again. Muy bien. Ahora en past progressive. Sentences in past progressive that you can identify.
They were playing.
Could you please repeat?
They were playing for about 10 minutes.
Very good. They were
They were
playing for
dancing.
about 10 minutes. So one, muy bien. What else?
They were dancing.
Very good. They were dancing for about 1 minute, right? Past progressive or past continuous. Do you see more than más que podemos agregar or that's it?
Where you not very look tonight?
Could you please repeat?
Where you not very look tonight?
Tonight.
The
Sorry.
where you not very look tonight? We were, are we? She said, Mr. Rojas said.
Okay.
The
We
finished
are.
part.
Okay.
We are
So
use.
this one is present, okay? Simple present.
Okay.
So I think that's all. Esas entonces son todas las oraciones, ¿cierto? Muy bien, muy buen trabajo todos. Okay, guys. Do you have any questions? ¿Alguna pregunta entonces sobre pasado simple, pasado progresivo?
No, teacher.
No questions? It's clear, okay. ¿Alguien,
No, it's clear.
¿Alguien de pronto tiene una pregunta en el chat? ¿Los demás? ¿O también está claro? It's okay for Alicia. It's clear for Lucio. What about the others? It's clear for you?
It's clear.
Okay, it's clear for you. Clear for Aura. Okay. So guys, today's class we finish with that. Hoy entonces terminamos con eso. Mañana iniciamos nuevo tema. Okay. ¿Qué significa broken? Broken es el pasado participio de break. Entonces significa, sí, por ejemplo, I have broken, yo he rompido, sí, quebrado, como quebrado. Sí, yo he quebrado. And that's it. Okay. Ok, Cristian, nosotros estamos subiendo los videos a YouTube. En nuestro canal de YouTube nos encuentran como Ciudad Bilingüe. Y ahí encuentran todos los videos subidos, listo, en la playlist. Para que si de pronto necesitan volver a ver las clases, vayan allá, coloca solamente Ciudad Bilingüe y pones si quieres el nombre del video, que sería simplemente Present Simple versus Past Progressive. Y te salen los dos videos, el del viernes y el de hoy.
Thank you.
Con mucho gusto. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great day.